So there's a certain girl that actually Oga slept with her house help. Like I'm a man, I'm the head of the house. You must be submissive to me. Found his way into a housemaid, the help, his wife's help. Arms, And this particular man finally got her pregnant because they've been having an affair for 3 good years. You heard me. 3 years of going into a maid arm and also going into his wife's bed without remorse. Why not? He's an African man. He needs submission. Maybe the wife was not submissive enough. Maybe the house help was, telling him, sir, thank you, sir, for doing the good thing, Maybe whenever he gives her something, she said, thank you, sir. Like the gratitude he receives blows up his mind. So maybe that's why he went for a housemaid. Forget about beauty, forget about whatever, forget about class. So people are saying, oh, the wife is more beautiful, she's more, she has more charisma. That's not what men want, because the last time I checked, a man wants submission. The house help is the submissive one. The wife is, she already have, I don't know, how many children does she have? And again, it's not about male children, female children. She has them all boys. So this particular man, I think the man is possessed. He need prayer. And the wife was not praying enough, And again, he just fell into the hands of his house help. It's not the man's fault. We are African, right? As an African man, your wife is a stupid person. You are the smart one, You can do whatever you want. And again, there's this voice note going around, and this particular house help is not threatening the wives to say, don't post my picture. If you post my picture, we'll lie. Forget money, I will show you things, And the wife posted the voice notes again. Okay, tell me, what is giving this girl the guts? This girl already had a guts, even while this woman did not know that her husband was sleeping with her house help. And again, can anybody explain to me why this man that aimed for submission and everything did not tell the wife, I have upgraded, I have downgraded, I now want a house help? Why would the man with a thinking faculty forget about his wife? Any man can move on with another woman. He has every right to make choices. If people go to church with you and, make a vow, they have every right to devour everything they devoured. They don't want you again. They don't want you. Live with it. But can you explain to me why this man was having kind of knowledge of a girl that was taking care of his children? So practically, this particular man was so senseless that he does not even mind what happens to his own children because he wants to satisfy his urge. Because he was badly raised. This man is so badly raised. I blame his mother. I'm blaming his mother for everything. That if my son does what he did, blame me. Because I failed as a mom. Because how can you tell me that you were tired of your wife? Push her out of the way. Marry who you want to marry. Bring her on board. Why do it around your children? Why put the life of your children in jeopardy? What if this girl decides to wipe the whole children away? What if? So you're willing to throw the life of your children away because of what? Because of a Dorcas girl that you can meet another Dorcas elsewhere. Because one funny thing I like about this whole thing, the wife moved on. Like she said, you know what, get out, I don't care. And I love the way the wife is creating content. My sister, create 5 years content with that man. In fact, if that marriage lasted for 10 years, create 20 years content. It's a content. That is your content. That is a content. You don't have another content. Because this is you. This is what happened to you because that's your content, So she's going to be creating a lot of content. If I were her, that man, content, But again, can you tell me the audacity? How this girl got the audacity? Who sold audacity to her? To be telling the woman will lie, Because she thinks she found the gold. Can somebody help me explain to this particular lady that she better go find a job? A man did this to somebody that aims, bring something to the table. He's doing something for herself. You, that is a liability. He's still trying to use you to cover up his shame. And by the time he's done using you covering up his shame, then you will understand that life is a mess. You messed up your own life. But again, I still like the fact that you have a voice because, you did your own. I mean, you can't do your, if the person wants to upgrade you, it's not all your fault. But all I'm saying is that tread with caution, baby girl, because at the end of the day, you go see cry with him, madam cry. You go past madam cry. I hope you understand.